Really? The life of a YouTuber, I swear, it's odd. Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you my favorite face mask that I like to use when I'm in the mood to pamper myself, or when I'm just trying to get all of this in check, you know, whether it's that time of the month, or I'm just having weird breakouts, maybe I ate something different, or, you know, there's a lot of different reasons that women can get a lot of breakouts all of a sudden, and that's primarily why I really like to use masks. I like to use them when I'm breaking out, as well as just to kind of smooth the skin, make it feel soft and tighter, and just, you know, keep everything in check while I'm young. So I have 4 face masks in particular that I really love to use. I use face masks about once to twice a week. It's typically once, just because that's when I remember, that's when I like to pamper myself, or I just don't want to dry out my skin too much, because if you use face masks too often, you're going to dry out your skin and you may actually cause more breakouts, so that's not good either. So the first one I want to show you that I have been absolutely loving lately is by Lush. It's the Mask of Magnaminty. This is the small 4.4 ounce container. They also come in another size container, which is bigger, but I didn't know if I'd like it, so I just went with the smaller one, which this was $12.95 at Lush stores. The bigger size is about $10 more, $10 to $12 more. I want to say it's around the $24.95 price range. But this mask is like unlike anything I've ever tried. So first of all, when you open it, it has like an overwhelming strong mint smell. So if you do not like that, do not get this mask, because it's like strong. You're gonna smell it. But I have used this mask a good 4 times, and I still have that much left. So definitely, if you are on the fence about whether or not you want to try it, I would say definitely go for it and get the smaller size. They don't always have the smaller size in stock, though, I realized. The Lush I went to was the one in Mohegan Sun back in January, and they thankfully had the little one in stock, whereas another Lush in Connecticut only had the bigger ones. So it's kind of whether you're lucky that day or not. But the interesting thing about this is it's like chunky. I mean, I don't say that to sound gross, but like it's unlike any of my other masks, because I put it on with just kind of like a flat foundation brush. That's like how I like to put on masks best, because I feel like it spreads evenly, it puts on a decent amount of product, that kind of thing, and it also prevents your hands from getting really gross. But I'll put it on and it has like, it's almost like little balls of the mask within it. So like it spreads, and it's a green face mask like any other, but it also has these little green, like dark green beads all around it, and it creates this chunkiness. However, the whole thing dries completely. They say to leave it on for a good 10 minutes, and I'd say that's more than enough time. It dries completely, you know, does the whole feels firm effect, you know, it's kind of harder to talk, that little thing. The way I do face masks is I like to put them on before I'm going in the shower, just so that way I can just completely rinse it off with the rest of my body, and it's less of a mess with a washcloth and things like that. However, they say it's best to do it after a shower, because that's when your pores are open, but I find that I get really good results this way anyway. So I rinse this one off, and the cool thing is those little beads, it's almost like they cause a little bit to exfoliate. So on top of getting a mask treatment and getting, you know, the drying zit effects or the tightening effects, it's also a little bit exfoliating your skin to just get that rough skin layer off. So I think that's a really cool thing. For the price, you're getting a really good amount. It smells really good. It feels like it does a really good job. It mainly is used for acne treatment and tightening of the skin, and it makes it feel so smooth afterwards. I mean, I'm absolutely in love with this stuff. I think it's definitely worth the price. The only thing is this has a shorter shelf life than other masks do, just because it they make it, you know, in stores and just different variables. So like this one says it was made on December 17, 2014, so it expires April 17, 2015, so that's only a good 4 months, whereas other masks you can use longer. However, like I said, you get a good amount. You only need the small size, in my opinion, if you're going to use it once a week for those 4 months, but I really love it. The next mask I'm going to talk about is going to be staying on the green mask kind of trend, and this is the Queen Helene Mint Julep Mask. This has been like my holy grail face mask since I was like way too young to even be using face masks. Like, I really didn't need them. I started using this mask when my older sister was using these masks, you know, when she was a teenager. So this has been quite some time that I have truly loved this product. This is my go-to. If this is like the only mask I have, I would be perfectly fine. It dries up zits, it tightens your face, it makes it smooth, it brings out the impurities, and it's really affordable. It's like $5 at the drugstores, and it lasts a long time because you get 8 ounces in here. I think I did an in-depth review on just this mask alone just because of how much I loved it. If I can find that, it'll be in the description box below. But this is just an amazing mask. I mean, if you're looking for a good green mask to use and you suffer from acne or you just want to refresh your face every once in a while but you don't want to break the bank, this is the mask to get. So another clay mask that I absolutely love is by Freemans, and this is the facial clay mask in chocolate and strawberry. Now, I literally got this because it's chocolate and strawberry scent. I mean, this stuff smells absolutely amazing, and it looks like almost like a milk chocolate shake. At least that's what it looks like to me. But this is when I'm in the mood for kind of a less serious face mask, because I don't find that this does as good a job of helping with acne as the Mint Julep or the Masque Magna Minty do. However, this still helps with just overall kind of cleansing the impurities out of your skin and smoothing your face a little bit. It says it's deep pore cleansing. Again, I don't think it's that great for if you have... Again, I don't think it's really that great for if you have super acne prone skin and you're really trying to buckle down on drying up those zits. But I just think it's a nice face mask to use when you want to relax. And ironically enough, this dries to looking like almost my skin tone. It looks like a shade or two darker, so it's almost in like some lighting, it's hard to see if I have a mask on or not unless you like get up close and see the wrinkled effect. I just thought that was funny, but I really love the smell of this. That's honestly the biggest reason I got this. The last mask I have to show you guys is by Lumiere. This is the Volcanic exfoliating mask, and this stuff is really cool. So this is also, hello hair, going crazy. This is also kind of a different mask for me than those clay masks that I'm used to, the Freeman's face mask and the Queen Helene one. This is smaller, as you can tell. This only comes in a 2-ounce bottle, so there's 2 ounce next to 8 ounce. The packaging is super gorgeous. I mean, the aesthetic alone is amazing. But basically, this says to use 1 to 2 times a week, like I was telling you. Let dry 10 minutes. Just so you know, that's kind of like the norm, is you want to let a mask dry about 10 to 15 minutes and use it 1 to 2 a week for basically any mask. So the cool thing about this is it's gray, first of all, so it looks different than other face masks I've tried. The cool thing is it is really thin. It's a different consistency than if you're used to those thick clay masks like I am. When I got this, I was almost surprised that it would take a lot of the product to smooth it to a consistency that you're used to with the thick clay mask, but it's not used for that. It's really well used. Like, you get more than enough when you have a thin layer all over your skin, and then you let it dry, and it's gonna dry to like a lighter, I think it's a lighter gray. No, it gets lighter. I had like a weird moment right there, but it gets lighter because it's darker when you first apply it. Anyways, that was my little rambling. But I really like this stuff because it's sort of like the Masque Magna Minty, that it's like a little surprise when you go to rinse it off, because it's also exfoliating. So you kind of feel this one, whereas the Masque Magna Minty, you don't feel the exfoliant until you rinse it off. You kind of feel the exfoliating effects of the Lumiere Volcanic mask when you put it on. I mean, the exfoliating is even in the name. It says Volcanic Exfoliating Mask. I would say definitely use it as a mask over an exfoliant. It's gentle enough where it's good for sensitive skin because it does not irritate mine at all, and I have sensitive skin. But it has mask properties where, you know, it helps with the impurities and it exfoliates gently afterwards. So this is a little bit more pricey, but I love using this as like that once in a while really go all out and pamper yourself mask. Like, this is, you know, this is the mask I'll use when I'm gonna have like a Lush bubble bath with a candle and a book and a mask and a hair mat. Like, I go all out sometimes, and you gotta have those pamper nights every now and then, because life is too crazy to not pamper yourself every now and then when you have the tools to pamper yourself. Know what I'm saying? So those are 4 of my absolute favorite Holy Grail face masks, and I hope this helped you guys if you're on the hunt for a really good face mask. I have all different price points here, and all different brands, and all different ways that you could buy them. I will link below where you guys can find these things, what stores or online shopping places that you can find these things to help you out a little bit more. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Do not forget to, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.